Phoenix, where the Suns will be going up against the Utah Jazz. And for Utah, the game tonight marks their second of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. And no longer a secret weapon, Nikola Jokic. Kenny, for those who love great passing, he's something special to watch.
Yes, he is. Best playmaking big man at the 5 spot, period. I'm going to go out there. Playmaking. Surprises even his teammates with his passes at times.
Also, Kenny, dangerous shooter. Sees the game at a different level.
Yeah, he's good. No Jokic. No Jokic.
No Jokic.
It's like, no
Get it?
joke.
No joke, no Jokic. Stock brokage. He kills himself.
That's a great look at our location tonight, the home of the Suns here in downtown Phoenix. Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. The Utah Jazz come into this one following a loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder. You know, guys, you hate to get embarrassed on your home court, but that's exactly what happened. It was a tough loss for them.
No other way to put it. The defense was awful, completely uninspired at that end of the floor.
They also committed a lot of mistakes while their opponent was extremely disciplined.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Thanks very much. Well, Quinn Snyder is the coach here in Utah, and he said, as a coaching staff, we show the players we have confidence in them. And then we're unbelievably demanding. But it has to be mixed with patience. And that, over time, pays off. Kevin?
Teaching and motivating. He's done a nice job, D.A. Thanks. Smitty, we're going to watch some exceptional forward play tonight. Makes me think of some of the great front courts in the history of this terrific league.
Yeah, you had Bird, Parrish, Kevin McHale, Duncan, Robinson, Kareem, and Worthy. I also throw in Patrick Ewing and Charles Oakley. They were a tough matchup. When you have two guys that play the 4 or 5 and play well off each other, they could be a nightmare.
That time, that part of the league, they were terrific.
So true.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Havlicek is out there with DeBusschere. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then there's Johnson. And it's Sampson in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. Sampson kicks to Johnson. Knocked loose. Hardaway with the steal. High arcing shot, and it's denied. They get a hand on it. Here's Johnson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And where's the help? Obviously a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
Yeah, and Hardaway there squared up from distance. He is as reliable as it gets from outside.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Johnson can't hit. Drexler against McGrady. Hardaway. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Hardaway has got his second bucket of the night. Hardaway against Johnson. Shoots over Griffin. Again, Johnson missing. Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to the Warriors in Oakland. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Havlicek. One-on-one fast break. Johnson, the pass to DeBusschere. McGrady against Drexler. Inside. Sampson's shot, good.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Poked away. DeBusschere against Griffin. Now here's Drexler. Defense right on him. Clock is at 3. Lays it up off the glass.
Boy, he reads the defense well. Makes a nice adjustment. Very dependable.
Jazz trail by 3. Johnson kicks to DeBusschere. Passes it to Havlicek. Good work defensively by Carter. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Drexler. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Drexler's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You know, that's another good play call. They are shooting 80% to start this game.
Johnson surveying the floor. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Drops in the breakaway layup. Hardaway's got his third basket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
McGrady against Drexler. Here's Sampson. And it falls over the rim and in.
A lot of basketball comes down to recognizing mismatches and taking advantage of them like he did.
Drexler kicks to Hardaway. That one, no good. Good D by Johnson. Jazz trailed by 5. A shot by McGrady, no good.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Now, here is DeBusschere. After the miss from Clyde Drexler.
Griffin has great timing. That's the reason why he blocked that shot.
John Havlicek on the wing. Defended by Carter. Here's McGrady. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. Phoenix leading by 3. Hardaway kicks to Griffin. And now Utah, fast break. No coverage that time.
And the ultimate combo guard. Johnson can pass with the league's best playmakers.
Steve, the golden era of basketball for the Jazz were in the late 90s with Stockton and Malone. What was it like playing against those teams?
Well, they were unguardable in the pick and roll. Fantastic in the fast break situation. Karl Malone, one of the best runners at the 4 position. And then you had John Stockton. If you made a mistake, he would make you pay with the pass. And they had toughness. Probably would have won a title if Jordan wasn't around.
Havlicek against Carter. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Griffin. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Drexler kicks to Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hardaway. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Here's DeBusschere. And Utah again with the bucket. Suns have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Outside Griffin. Pass to Carter. Just his first attempt. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
You see Griffin keeping his eyes up, looking for a hole in that defense.
Johnson outside. He kicks it to McGrady. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Adi Divac checked in for Utah. Harper comes in for Johnson. On defense, Utah. They trail by 1. Good. Drexler's got 6 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Harper the pass to Divac. McGrady outside. High arcing shot. He lays it in. McGrady's got his third bucket of the night.
He's been locked in all quarter, really finding his rhythm.
Hardaway kicks to Drexler. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his first foul. So for the Suns, Wallace comes in for Vince Carter. And it's Anderson in for Hardaway. And Utah making a change here. Drexler against Carr. Now here's Drexler. He's covered closely, and the layup's good off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here is Ibaka. 11 points last game. Right side Harper. A three ball. Rebounded by Wallace. Phoenix leading by 3. Drexler passes to Wallace. Good work there as it goes. Wallace has got his first points of the night.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Harper kicks to Divac. To the middle. Looking for Ibaka. He gets it there. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I'll tell you, for a veteran, Ibaka still gets sky high on these alley-oops.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now here's Drexler. He's got 8. Over Ibaka. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Drexler's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, what a quarter for him. Firing on all cylinders, putting this team in a good place.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Last time they met was in Utah.
And the previous meeting was a win for them and a huge day for the bench. The reserves really stepped it up with their scoring.
Getting good production from the reserves on a daily basis is a key ingredient to any team's success.
And to look now at the big men that have been spending some time outside lately, the top three-point shooters among centers and power forwards since the All-Star break. You look at Lewis, third in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down.
You know, there was a time in the league when you wouldn't see a group of big guys like this, but the game has evolved. Versatility now is why we see so many bigs that can just flat out shoot it from anywhere.
To have big men like these who can give you points from inside and outside gives teams an added dimension that teams love to have.
And here is Lewis. Serge Ibaka making his last triple. More and more teams are emphasizing the transition game, Steve. What do you think it takes to be successful at that?
No, I think it comes down in a transition game if you have players, not just the point guard or the guy assigned to handling the basketball the most. When you have a lot of unselfish players, and what I mean by that is not a lot of guys can pass. You'd love to have that, Kevin, but also guys that will run and understand they won't get the bucket, but because they run and take a defender, that they allow a driving lane for their teammate to be able to score.
And the first one drops.
And Lewis, one of those guys that can fit into a lot of different roles. Depending on what his team needs, he's got a diverse skill set, he's got size, and this guy loves shooting the three.
And so he hits both.
And this is what we've come to expect from him. This type of consistency from the line.
Harper the pass to Divac. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Mashburn. Wallace covering. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer, and again it's Utah.
Well, early on, neither team put much emphasis on the defensive side.
No doubt. The offensive game planning on both sides has been effective early on.
Here's Lewis. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Great defense by Serge, a tremendous athlete, blessed with insane length and leaping ability. And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
Now here's Anderson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Drexler kicks to Anderson. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Anderson's got his first basket of the night. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Ibaka outside. The shot by Divac, and Utah again with the bucket.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Love the unselfishness.
1:07 left in the first. Lewis with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Lewis kicks to Anderson. Here's Reeves. Misses, and he wants that one back.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
Harper up top. He's covered by Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mashburn. Here's Divac. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Divac has got his second basket of the game.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Anderson against Harper. The pass to Ibaka. Over Lewis. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz lead by 2. 2K Sports back to Phoenix after this. Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick, turned star in the league, talks about what the game means to him.
Basketball, like passion, love, like that is the thing I play like when I know 4, 6, 7 years old. I don't know. Like basketball is always in my life. That like I think it's passion. I think it's passion.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vamonos. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebounding.
That's their mindset, and these extra possessions have been converted into a lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Anderson is out there with Drexler. Then there's Lewis. Then it's Wallace. And it's Reeves in at the 5 spot.
And how about the offensive explosion here by Clyde Drexler? Has really developed his skill set. No one's been able to match up with him all night.
Anderson against Harper. To the middle. Pushing it up. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Jazz had to weather the loss of Gordon Hayward, so they need to play together to have success. Coach Quinn Snyder said, we expect guys to put the team in front of themselves and support each other. Our strength isn't in one guy. We need each other. Kevin?
David, one thing for sure, they come to play almost every game. Thank you. Shot clock at 5. The shot from 20 feet away. And Utah again with the bucket. The Suns trailing. Anderson kicks to Drexler on the wing. Wallace. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Anderson passes to Reeves. Count that one. Reeves has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Ibaka outside. Passes it to Mashburn. Over Wallace. Out to Ibaka. Now the dish to Harper. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Here's Mashburn. And Utah another 3. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Anderson against Harper. Here's Wallace. Offensive rebound. Reeves. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Mashburn. Bounce pass from Ibaka. Lewis against Harper, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Drexler throws it down hard.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Harper kicks to Divac. Pass to Carr. Here's Mashburn. Six to shoot. Takes the 3. A second chance effort. Out to Ibaka. Here's Mashburn. Wallace covering. Second chance shot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So both teams changing it up here. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And if there's one aspect of the game that really stood out for me, it was the rebounding. Basketball is about possessions, and you saw a noticeable difference in terms of the effort both teams were putting forth.
And that was the primary difference maker to me. Their lack of getting boards is what ultimately buried them in that game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Last season marked the change, Smitty, as we know, in the number of timeouts a team can get, as well as the length of those timeouts. You think it's helped speed the game along a little bit, made it more efficient?
Yeah, I think it has. I love it that the coaching staffs are limited to 2 timeouts during the last 3 minutes. I love that it's sped up the game. I think next for us is start to look at how much time is spent on referees looking at the replay of plays. I think that's the next step for the NBA to kind of speed up the game.
Utah calls timeout.
And as of late, they have not looked good at all. Actually, they've been dominated.
And the worst part, they're starting to get down on themselves. Really need that one big play to spark some life back into them.
The 2K leaderboard shows us who the top assist men have been since the All-Star break. Here's Havlicek, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, and among the many things to like about Hondo, he is strictly about the team. Willing to take on any role. He just wants to win.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Havlicek. The Suns leading. Anderson outside. Back to Hardaway. From the arc. Anderson's shot is off.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
You know, there's no shame in passing out in that situation. Leave your ego at the door.
Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside Hardaway. Anderson right side. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
But it can in the painted area. Regardless, he's crafty enough to get up a good shot.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw, good, Anderson.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Havlicek kicks to Johnson. Shoots from 14, and there's another one for the Jazz.
The mid-range game is becoming more of a lost art, but not for this guy.
Carter against Havlicek. To the middle, here's Jefferson. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Jefferson's got his first bucket in this one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Vince Carter picks up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. On defense, Phoenix. It's a three-point game. Carter against Havlicek. 6 on the shot clock. Over Carter. Carter with the block. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Clock at 4. Here's Havlicek. The shot misses. The Suns go the other way with it. Left side, Griffin. Here's Hardaway, and he lays it straight in. And it's a 5-point Phoenix lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
DeBusschere passes to McGrady. DeBusschere kicks to Johnson. Here's Havlicek. Connects on the 17-footer. Havlicek's got 4 this quarter.
And guys, you got to know who you're guarding. You got to run the shooter off that sweet spot. And for Havlicek, that's anything in the mid-range area.
Now here's Hardaway. He's coming off a 22-point game against the Warriors in Oakland.
And you know, another way he impacted the game was forcing turnovers. Really disrupted the offensive flow.
It's Vince Carter on the wing. He's covered by DeBusschere. 5 on the clock, and that one hits back iron.
Boy, he loves that mid-range jumper. Just fails to create enough room to operate.
Got that bucket in no time at all. McGrady's got 8 points. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Anderson finds Hardaway. Anderson against DeBusschere. Pulls it from the elbow. Anderson can't get it to go.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
Here's Anderson after the made shot from John Havlicek. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's foul number 2 for him. The kick out to Anderson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Dennis Johnson. And sometimes innovations can bring you back to where you started, Steve. Could we see that with post play in the future?
You know, I don't know if it'll be a lot of post play from dominant bigs. I think the post play will come back a little bit more in the form of lot of these smaller guards are posting up a little bit more than they did, I would say, in the last 5 or 6 years.
And he knocks down the first one.
And for all the things Anderson does well, it's his ball handling that's the most incredible. He honed those skills growing up as a playground legend in New York City.
And both free throws good for Anderson. Utah's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. McGrady outside. Up top, Havlicek. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got 3 assists in the game. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
You can see his wheels are turning. We'll see what he draws up here.
It's been an ongoing battle of adjustments, trying to identify your strongest matchup each time down the floor.
And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for the Suns.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this backcourt has kept them in the game.
Anderson can't get it to go.
And I'll tell you, the sooner this quarter can end, the happier he'll be. It's been tough making shots.
Havlicek against Carter. Lock at 6. Hardaway with the steal. Kicks to Anderson. No good on that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. Carter against Havlicek. McGrady kicks to Johnson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I love the confidence he's shooting with. Big improvement here in the second period.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
Suns trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Griffin dishes to Carter. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Carter's got his second basket of the night.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Love the unselfishness.
McGrady passes to Havlicek. Just 5 on the clock. Tries from 16. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Havlicek's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Here's Anderson. Rebound, Utah.
You know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Especially in this quarter. He's had a few shots that looked like they would fall, but things haven't gone his way.
Now, here is McGrady. 20 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The Jazz have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Rashard Lewis. He's checked in for Anderson. And McGrady drops them both. Suns trail by 5. outside Hardaway. Inside, Lewis. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
And Hardaway always looking to incorporate his teammates. You can see him keeping his eyes moving in order to make sure he's ready to deliver to the open man.
Now, here is Havlicek. He's coming off a 19-point game against Oklahoma City. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up. Another miss by Utah. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Suns. Outside Carter. It's rebounded by DeBusschere.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Down low, here's Sampson. Nails the baby hook. Sampson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz.
Strong move at the rim. Overpowers the smaller defender.
Hardaway kicks to Carter. Drains it from beyond the arc. Carter's got 8 points.
His temperature is rising. I mean, it is rising.
Inside. And the basket by Johnson. And the Jazz lead by 4.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Here's Griffin. Utah with the rebound. DeBusschere's got his 4th rebound in this one. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and that one's good. McGrady.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Now Hardaway. He's got 9. He kicks it to Griffin. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. And so it's the Utah Jazz bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. They stepped up their game in the second quarter, and the score began to tilt in their favor. It's now a 7-point lead for them here at the half. And Shaq, what did you think about what we saw from Utah?
Well, they've been playing with some toughness, and it's led to a nice lead for them, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers. Now they need to stay mean, Ernie. You cannot lose that edge in the second half.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Phoenix?
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic so far from Clyde Drexler.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
You know what? It's hard to do. Staying focused and disciplined with your approach.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Suns trail by 7. Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. They've got Havlicek. Johnson is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's DeBusschere, and it's Sampson in at the center. Carter, the pass to Hardaway. Fast break, here come the Jazz. Here's DeBusschere. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Now here's Griffin. Carter with the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Carter's got 11 points.
Unable to close out defensively, even against the smaller shooter.
Yeah, but out on the perimeter, a lot more space. It all evens out.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is fired up.
Yes, in the first minute or so, you knock down a couple shots. You are in rhythm.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey guys, well, some have nicknamed center Nikola Jokic the Joker, and he does have a lighthearted approach. He said, "This is not a job. I'm enjoying the game like a game of pickup basketball in my hometown. That's the mentality. No pressure. It's just a game." He feels that staying calm helps him succeed. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Here's Johnson after Tim Hardaway's bucket. Floats one, and there's the nice layup by Johnson. 15 points in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And there's the pass to Drexler. That one goes in.
Just how they drew it up coming out of the half. 3 straight from the field.
Johnson kicks to DeBusschere. The feed to Sampson. The shot, no good. Jefferson with some nice D.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now, here is McGrady. He's got 13. Nice ball movement by Utah. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
For Utah, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
One shot.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Drexler. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Drexler's got 6 here in this quarter.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Utah calls timeout. And here on the 2K leaderboard are the teams with the quickest hands in the league. The Suns 5th.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Passes it to Sampson. Kicks it to Havlicek. And here is McGrady. DeBusschere inside, defended by Griffin. Just 4 to shoot. The shot's good from DeBusschere.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Now here's Griffin. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. He hits good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Carter.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
And oh, here we go. Carter's got it in a fast break chance. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. The Suns have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Wallace has checked in for the Suns. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Jazz. Clark comes in for McGrady.
You know, thinking back, Chauncey Billups once said, Griffin might be too nice of a guy, yet he's a league leader in technicals almost every season.
And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Griffin. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Utah Jazz. On Thursday, they'll head home and take on the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Saturday, they'll host the Brooklyn Nets.
And for that game against the Knicks,
That's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Pass to Carr. Here's Sampson. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
Suns trail by 4. Pass to Reeves. Back to Hardaway. Drops in the tray. Hardaway has got 14.
And just carrying over from his last game. Completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
Now here is Ibaka. 8 points for him. And it falls over the rim and in. And that's now 17 points for Johnson.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Drexler throws it down hard.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Havlicek against Wallace. Here's Carr. And Utah again with the bucket.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Now here's Drexler. He's got 24. The shot's good. Drexler's got 10 points in just the second half.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Havlicek kicks to Johnson. Pocket 6. Over in the corner, Sampson. Here's Havlicek. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 15.
I mean, just a good shooter taking what the defense allows. Finds some space out beyond the arc.
Griffin passes to Reeves, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
The defense looks done right now. No hustle or real desire to get stops. Well, this is what every coach emphasizes. Keep your head up. Be willing to make the extra pass.
Hardaway against Johnson. Hardaway kicks to Drexler. Over Carr. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Drexler. Drexler's got 12 now in this quarter. Utah has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Down low. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And remember, Havlicek was a highly recruited quarterback, so you see his passing ability on that one.
Drexler kicks to Hardaway. Here's the floater. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Some changes for Phoenix. Rashard Lewis. He's checked in for Griffin. And it's Anderson in for Hardaway. And a switcher also for Utah. Derek Harper's checked in for Johnson. Lewis dishes to Wallace. Drexler, shot clock at 5, takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Drexler's got 30 points.
He has flat out dominated this quarter, hitting shots at will, yet they still find themselves behind.
Deflects the pass. Wallace outside. Back to Lewis. Anderson outside. There's the pass to Lewis. Another 3 for Phoenix. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And the Jazz call time here. You look at Clyde Drexler, what a contribution so far.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
The Suns making a switch here. Jefferson's checked in. And a look at the locations on the floor where he's been shooting the ball.
And what a big-time game we've seen from him. He's been the one looking to create and get a shot each trip down the floor. Every time a shot falls, his confidence just grows and grows. Just an all-around tremendous offensive showing.
Utah trailing here. And here is Harper. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jefferson.
Here's a look at some stats for Jefferson. Really been a key contributor over the past month. He's averaging 11 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. Solid numbers, the kind of production we expect. And frankly, I think he's got another level to take it to.
I totally agree. He has the IQ and the ability to take it up another level anytime he wants.
Sampson's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Mashburn. He's got 5, and he gets it to go. Mashburn's got 7 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Drexler against Carr. Shot from 16. Drexler, no good.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
Here's Mashburn. He's got 7. And Jefferson sends it back. Clyde Drexler on the wing. Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Harper against Anderson. Harper the pass to Sampson. Back to Harper. And he banks in the layup. And the Jazz lead by 1.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
Now here's Drexler. 30 points in the game. Divac grabs the board. Divac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Mashburn, and Utah again with the bucket.
And though we often talk about Harper's scoring, he's just as adept at setting up his teammates.
Anderson kicks to Drexler. Another 3 for Phoenix. 1:32 left in the third. Passes it to Sampson. Back to Harper. Knocked away. Pass to Sampson. 6 on the shot clock. Here is Carr. Wallace covering. Carr, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Harper against Anderson. Pass to Drexler. Over Carr. Again, Phoenix.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Harper. Drills the 3-pointer. Harper's got 7 points.
One of those solid shooters from range you can count on. Harper keeping the defense honest.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Anderson against Carr. Anderson's shot is off. Utah's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. To the inside, Sampson, the pass to Harper. He kicks it to Sampson. Over Jefferson, and Utah again with the bucket.
The mid-range area, perfect place to use your size advantage.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Quinn Snyder.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity, okay? On misses, you guys really run in space. Anyone can break.
Well, he's trying to get them to maintain that edge right now.
And solid advice from Coach Snyder, wanting his squad to remain engaged.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Jefferson is out there with Lewis. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Drexler, and it's Carter in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Harper. Second chance shot, and it's good off the glass. Divac has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Utah. Hardaway kicks to Lewis. Back to Hardaway. Jefferson against Divac. Jefferson's shot is off. Utah leading by 5. McGrady passes to Harper. Here's Mashburn. Here is DeBusschere. McGrady with the ball. 4 on the shot clock. Hardaway with the steal. Here's Drexler, and the dunk by Drexler.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
Utah's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. McGrady outside. To the wing right side. Here's Mashburn, defended by Carter. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Man, at an important point in this game, that kind of turnover can really shift momentum.
Dennis Johnson's checked in for Utah. Suns trail by 3. To the middle, here's Drexler, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady. And that one misses. And he sinks the second.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
The pass to Mashburn. Now here is McGrady. Johnson, the pass to DeBusschere. Shot from 16. Vince Carter grabs the miss. The Suns trailing. Lewis kicks to Hardaway. It's good. This game is all even.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
You see why his number's being called dangerous score down the stretch.
Now here's Divac. Over Jefferson. That's short off the rim.
He's a little uncomfortable in that in-between area, and the defense plays him that way.
Down low, and the dunk by Drexler.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. It's tipped to the paint. Here's DeBusschere. And Dave DeBusschere with the slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Hardaway kicks to Carter. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. McGrady passes to DeBusschere. Johnson outside. Passes it to Mashburn. Now Divac. A rebound by Jefferson. Jefferson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Carter has it in the corner. Drexler outside. Kicks it to Hardaway. And Lewis has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 6 assists in the game.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they've relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working.
Here's Mashburn. Pass to McGrady. From past the arc. Griffin's checked in for the Suns. Havlicek, he's checked in for Utah. Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Inside, Drexler. Trying to get open is Carter. And it's Drexler that time, and the assist by Carter. Drexler's got 42 in the game. Jazz trailed by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Havlicek. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Man, both teams scoring at a higher rate here down the stretch.
You know what? It's all about the offense. Decisive and prolific. Fun duel to watch.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. DeBusschere dishes to Havlicek. On the wing, Johnson. And Jefferson sends it back. Feeds it to Carter. Stolen by Havlicek. DeBusschere kicks to Johnson. Teardrop shot. Griffin with some nice D.
Yeah, that's too bad. A nice drive there, but just couldn't finish.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Havlicek. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Havlicek's got 19 points. Timeout called, the Suns.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
The reason why is you like to get value every time down the floor, but that does take a lot of discipline.
The Jazz making a switch here. Sampson's checked in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Igor Kokoskov address the team. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move, right now. Kevin?
Here's Hardaway. After Tracy McGrady's score, Griffin finds Hardaway. Hardaway with the steal, and Jefferson throws it down. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Now here's Johnson. Havlicek outside. Just 5 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loop shots.
That's good from Havlicek. free throws good from Havlicek. The Suns have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. To the paint, here's Jefferson, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Yeah, the job he does inside, just phenomenal. Jefferson can make defenders look silly when he's in the post. That's how good his moves are.
Stolen by Carter. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Poked away. So it's Utah now. DeBusschere passes to Johnson. To the middle. Here's Havlicek, and the dunk by Havlicek.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Hardaway kicks to Griffin. Carter against Havlicek. Hardaway with a wide-open look. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Havlicek against Carter. Johnson wide open. He fires. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And finished off by Griffin.
Blake leaves you speechless. His dunks are out of this world.
Jazz trailed by 4. McGrady passes to DeBusschere. Johnson dishes to Havlicek. Back to Johnson. The shot misses. Good D by Hardaway.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
Man, I love seeing Carter take flight. Then Saturday, a powerful dunker on these alley-oops.
Johnson kicks to DeBusschere. Pass to Havlicek. Nice ball movement by Utah. Hardaway against Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. To stop the run. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Jefferson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
He's just gone stone cold this period, and it's bringing the rest of the team down.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Jazz trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. You can see there, the defender allows himself to get picked.
You know, it's all about effort. Sometimes you're going to get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight through them.
Now here is Carter trying to find Drexler. He's got it now. And the layup's good off the glass. Drexler's got 46 points.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
And he's doing it efficiently, taking makeable shots. That's led to a high percentage from the field.
Hardaway against Johnson. Over Hardaway. Moves back up. McGrady outside. To the inside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Jazz trail by 7. Poked loose. Johnson kicks to McGrady. Dishes to Havlicek. The baseline J off the mark. And so Griffin will bring it up for Phoenix. There's 1:26 left to play here in the fourth. Outside Carter. That one no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Down low. Here's Sampson, defended by Carter. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. .110 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Phoenix leading by 7. Outside Hardaway. Five to shoot. From deep, Johnson with the block. 40 seconds left in the fourth. He kicks it to McGrady. To the middle. Money!
Oh, and one little pump fake, and he had all the time he needed to go hard to the rack.
It's one of the most reliable moves you can make, GA. So pretty when it works. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Lewis checked in for Blake Griffin. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Shooting two, gentlemen.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, it's a dejected group of guys. I mean, they've got a lot of pride, and just hadn't happened for them here tonight.
The most important thing to remember, it's not over, but they have to step up on both ends to have a chance.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Clyde Drexler.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Here's McGrady. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Wallace, the pass to Anderson. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.